Alrighty, so to make our barbecue cauliflower, we'll first make the batter, and I'm just adding a cup of brown rice flour, and this is the brand that I used, was the Bob's Red Mill brand. And then I'm going to add the seasoning. So the first one is garlic powder, and I'm just going to add about a half teaspoon of that on top of the flour. And then we're going to add a little bit of cumin as well, a half teaspoon of cumin, and just sprinkle that on top of the batter. And then you can add a little bit of salt. I added about a half teaspoon, but you're free to use either a little more or a little less depending on how much you feel that it needs. And then I added some black pepper, and I didn't really measure it, I just kind of sprinkled it on top. I manually grinded mine, so yeah, that's me just adding that to the rest of the batter. And so now I just wanted to show the barbecue sauce that I'll be using. I got it from Trader Joe's, and I'll show it again a little bit later in the video. And here is the cauliflower as well that I washed and cut into like little pieces, and we'll be using that later also. And so now you'll just want to make sure to mix up the batter really well, make sure everything is blended in really well. I added in about a cup of water, and I did it gradually, just a little bit at a time, just to make sure everything was smooth, because it was like a little bit of little lumpy. And then yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was evenly mixed. So then I took a baking sheet and lightly greased it with some olive oil. And now I'm just going to take my cauliflower pieces and add it into the batter, just making sure I coat it evenly all over on both sides, and then I'll place it on the baking sheet. And I'll continue to do that with the remainder of the cauliflower as well. And this is the finished product after I finished dipping all of the cauliflower into the batter. And this is after I baked it in the oven at 450 degrees for 10 minutes. And now I'm just flipping it over to the other side, so the other side will have a chance to bake as well. And I put it in the oven again for about 10 more minutes. And mine did get a little stuck, so you want to make sure that you oil your pan really well. And here is the barbecue sauce. I actually mixed about a cup of that into a pot and about 2 tablespoons of vegan butter, and then coated it all over the cauliflower. And then I'm going to pop it back in the oven again for another 10 minutes. And you'll just want to cook it until the sauce kind of dries, and this is what your finished product will look like. It was so good. I hope that you give it a try and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.